Hey, yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Los. Want to talk to you guys about something real quick. So I'll make this really quick because I'm almost at my destination. What is he doing? So about 2 weeks ago, right, I got a phone call from an individual who I haven't spoken to in like 2 years. Year and a half, 2 years, something like around there. Good dude though, man. Good dude. Mad love, respect for him and his family. Beautiful family. Just we haven't spoken. Life is, taking us to different places. Just hadn't spoken. And out the blue, literally out the blue, he calls me. And he's basically, here's a funny part. I initially thought the conversation was going to be about my Facebook post I just put up. I put a post up on my page that day, basically just not calling out Christians, but basically just expressing my frustration towards many Christians who I believe, and this is all my speculation, but I believe who are being cold-hearted, right, towards the depths of many, not just African-American men and women, but just people in general. I just feel like, we take life for granted and we're not, I don't know. I got in my feelings. I'll admit that. But I meant what I said, but I got in my feelings. So, but anyways, I just kind of figured that his call was about that, just checking on me and everything and whatnot. But it wasn't. He actually called me and I answered the phone, of course. And so we're talking for a quick minute, just catching up real quick about how life's been since, the whole virus situation and so on and so forth. And a cool little conversation. In the midst of that, and I don't recall exactly how him and other individual sparked the conversation. I don't recall exactly how that went, but he asked me, was I still working at the airport? And I worked at the airport for a while. Great job. Missed that job. I really missed that job. But worked there for a while, and that's last he had heard. And so I told him no. I said I left there a little while back ago. I said I'm now at Blue Cross Blue Shield doing security for them. And he said, okay, cool. And I thought he was going to actually call. Then I thought maybe he's calling me because he wants to offer me a job. Pete, his wife, they own I always mess it up exactly what it is they do, but it's an African missionary company. Basically, they the women in Kenya, Africa, make clothing and a bunch of other type things, and they ship it up here in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and they sell it for them. And then they send their money back and so on and so forth. It's a beautiful God-honoring ministry. It really is. I'm doing my best to put the link in below. That way you guys can click onto it and help them out as well. And so I thought he was calling me because he needed help with that and so on and so forth. But he said basically, and I said I don't remember exactly how the conversation went, but he has a friend, and they're talking about how hard it is, whatever, for the friend, something on the lines like this. And once again, don't quote me on all this, but needing help, of trying to find individuals who will work on time and who will work hard and so on and so forth. And he's having trouble getting that done. And in the midst of their conversation, mind you, me and P haven't talked in a year and a half. P thinks of me. He says, "Got the perfect guy for you." And he calls me and he says pretty much, this is the situation. Basically the money's good. I think I think it'll be challenging for you. I think it'll be a good job, so on and so forth. And I was just, my wife would tell her, I had on speakerphone, I was getting dressed, and I was just like in amazement, like, wow. I think if anything, right, I was more amazed by God's beautiful grace that we hadn't talked in a year and a half, and you think of me. You know what I'm saying? And it's nothing bad about that at all, but it's just the fact that we hadn't talked, but yet the Lord put my face, my name through your mind for this here. It just blessed my heart. It really did. It was a blessing. And so I said, yeah, okay, cool. I'll hit him up. And so I hit him up the next day, sent an email to him, just introducing myself, saying that, Pete sent me, and that, I would love to, find out more about your organization, your company, and, go from there. And Monday afternoon-ish, he sent me an email back saying he had got my message, he would love to see my resume, and then, we'll go from there. And then sent the resume, and then got another email back from his partner saying, got your resume. I like what I see. Let's schedule time for Tuesday around 3 o'clock or so, and let's sit down and talk about what we do. Let's do a walkthrough and just pretty much see. I get the impression that it's pretty much, let's just see if we both enjoy what we see, and we'll go from there. And so I am heading there now. So I'm gonna do a video beforehand. I'm gonna do a video when I come back, and then, Lord willing, do a video after everything's said and done. I am beyond the words of nervous. I am but I'm not gonna lie to you, right? Here's why. Well, I'm nervous because it's an interview and it's a possible, definitely life-changing job for me and mine's. But there is a part of me, honestly, that don't want the job because of the fact that I just got a promotion and a raise at my current job, right? Pete and I had that conversation on Friday afternoon. It became official Friday morning-ish that I got the raise and the promotion. You see what I'm saying? And the job I have right now is a dope job, and I love my job. I enjoy going to work pretty much every day. Not always, of course, but pretty much every day. I enjoy my bosses. I enjoy the coworkers. I enjoy the job. This job here just happens to pay, from my understanding, a lot more. And those that know that we have, we've struggled financially, and paying a lot, we're doing a lot, taking care of a lot of things, people, so on and so forth. And so it's one of them things where it's a decision that I although I would dread making, I feel like I would have to make. But we'll see. Like I said, I'm here now. Can't really see the parking. I'm going to park wherever. And so, where do I go? I don't know where I go. Big old sign says this way. That'd be good, Los. So anyways, and so I'm gonna get back with you guys in a second, and I'll go in more detail, and we'll go from there. All right, y'all. I would say Grace, but I'm coming back. I set up an interview, and so I just left the interview. Man. Man. I'm put like this, honestly, and this is all praise to God, man. Both of us are excited about what the future holds. There's another interview I gotta have, obviously, in a couple weeks. Well, probably within a week or so. Basically, I gotta sit down with a couple other of the major individuals and to see if we all connect, we all click, something we like. He was very encouraging in the interview, basically just letting me know that he was impressed with me. He liked what he heard, liked what he saw, and it seems like it could be dope. Could be something that would really want to jump into. They are, man, it is a 3D molding company. Man, they are doing some top-notch. Man, they are. Wow, I am excited about this opportunity. Just trusting the Lord, man. Trust that this thing works out well. If it do, cool. If it don't, that's cool too. Praise God, I already have a job, so it's not like I'm, losing a lot. But I am just sitting there having a conversation with the individual and just kind of watching him as he watches me, and both giving feedback on each other and as far as who we are, what we do, so on and so forth. I was really impressed, and I believe he was impressed. He said he was, and so I look forward to hearing and seeing how this goes. I will check back in with y'all when I find out more, and we'll go from there. All right, yep. What's going on, y'all? All right, it's your boy Los once again. This is actually round 2. If you see, I got a new spiffy shirt on. Shout out to my guy, gave me the money for it. No, I'm playing. But yeah, I'm mad excited right now. It could be because I'm drinking this, but that's another conversation. But yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm nervous, super nervous. Just dropped the wife and kids off. Super duper nervous. But it's funny, right? I was just praying before I turned this on. I'm praying, like I said, I don't believe in coincidences. I believe that everything happens because God sees fit for it to happen. Nothing just pops off for the sake of popping off. Everything happens because God himself said, boom, this is going to happen. And so I'm excited, and I rejoice even in the fact that my guy would mention my name after not even talking for like a year and a half, 2 years. The fact that I would even cross his mind. So I don't believe that's a coincidence. That was divine. That was God making that happen. And so I rejoice in that. And it's funny, right? So I'm an individual. Those that know me know this to be true. Those that really know me, good things like this, or good things period, doesn't really happen too often for me. It's very rare that a incident like this happens, right? And so for me, in all honesty, even if by chance as I hit this interview in 20 minutes. Even if by chance, you know, I give my best and they're like, you know, you're not what we're looking for, but thanks for coming by, right? I am honestly still encouraged in the Lord by this. You say by what? The fact that, and I was trying to explain it in a sense, I know God knows, you know what I'm saying, but I was trying to explain it as I was praying to the Lord, and I'm just saying, you know, why I'm still, thank you, sir, although I'm driving illegally, why I am still be excited, even if at the end of this, it turns out to not go in the direction I wanted to go. I'm excited because of the fact that the Lord would care enough about me, right, to even throw my name out there. I don't know, I can't put it into words, but it's one of those things where you see people on like food, you know, competitions or American Idol or whatever, and they're saying, wow, just a chance I get to be here. The fact that you guys even asked me to come and to audition is just, you know, it's just they're excited about the fact they have the chance to audition, you know. And it's funny, it's for me, it's like I'm excited about the fact that God will care enough about me to even say interview. You know what I'm saying? That might not make a lot of sense, y'all, and it's cool, but I promise you I'm good either way. And I'm not just saying I'm good either way because I said I have a job, you know, regardless of the fact. I'm saying I'm good either way because regardless of how this works out, right, this is just another reminder to me, and I mean this with all my heart, this is another reminder to me that my God is forever watching, forever caring, forever being aware of my ins and my outs, so much so that he would remind me of his goodness and his forever watching and care by saying, here's an interview for you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It probably makes no sense to nobody else, and that's fine. I'm cool with that. But to me, like I said, I'm not accustomed to waking up and there's checks in the mail. You know what I'm saying? I'm not accustomed to, I don't know. Yeah, here's a free car. You know, I got a homie. Praise God for my homie, man. Him and his beautiful wife, family, and all. Back down south. Don't need to put them on blast, but they got a home. When they first got married, they walked to a free home, like literally for, I don't know how many long it was, but they got married and a couple was like, here, you know what I'm saying? Like they got, you know, a home, like a legit home, and I don't think they had to pay rent. I don't believe that's how it went. But praise God, they've done great things since then and on their own, and man, blown up, and God has been super gracious with them. I love hearing their stories. His taste in cookies are terrible, but love hearing their stories though. But anyway, my point is I'm not used to that, right? And so that's why I get excited about like small things. Like my guy, he's a brother to me. That's my brother. He'll say stuff like, I'm comfortable in the struggle. And I am, because I'm used to the struggle. I'm used to things not going well. I'm really dead serious. Like that's why when God gives me like $5, right, for whatever reason, right? Let's say if someone walks to me and is like, yo, here's $5. I'm excited about that $5 because I'm not used to that, you know what I mean? And so I rejoice in the beauty of the Lord in small things, man. There's little things like the fact that I'm in my 40s, yet I work harder and I'm more durable by God's grace than cats in their 20s. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy to me. Like, cats in my job, it's funny, man. Like, they're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not want to go to work and not want to show up. And when they do show up, they don't want to do the work and so on and so forth. But yet here I come in my 40s and I'm putting in way more hours than they can even dream about putting in. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy to me. But I rejoice in that. And so the fact that I have the strength by God's grace to go to work every day, and the strength that I have the strength and the mental capacity and the energy to, you know what I'm saying, put the work in and still be a loving husband, still be a loving father, and still hit the gym and still all that, I rejoice in that, man. And so, I don't know, I guess you would say I'm easily pleased, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, make this video super short because it's already long added with the other one. I might have to do another video recapping. I'll get back to you on that though. But yeah, just keep me I would say keep me in prayer, but it's kind of pointless if you're watching the video now. That means the next video you watch lets you know if I got her. Yeah. Anyways, man, I am, regardless of how this goes, I just want you to know that I'm dead serious when I say this. I rejoice in the beauty of the Lord in spite of how today's interview goes. If they say, Mr. Newton, you're a great pick for us, let's go, welcome aboard, see you in 2.5 weeks, or whatever, praise God, let's get it. But if they say, yo, you know what I'm saying, you're just not what we're looking for, not what we need, you know, whatever, praise God, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? I genuinely am happy about the fact that I even got the chance, quote unquote, to audition. I'm excited. Anyways, it's already 5 minutes, the extra 6 minutes. All right, we'll talk later. Bye. Yep. All right. Okay. Where to begin, man? All right, so that was a pretty dope interview. Things went well, very, very well. A lot of laughs, a lot of getting to know each other. Got to meet everybody. Went on another tour of the location. It was really dope, man. And a statement was made, which I'm pacing myself. But statement. So as I had interview with 3 individuals at once, and statement was made by one of the guys to the other guy. Hey, do we need to tell him to go ahead and put a 2 weeks notice in now, or should we wait? And the guy looked at the other guy and he said, well, you know, how about we just wait till we give him something tangible, basically, you know, paperwork saying, you know, welcome aboard kind of ordeal. And it's funny because I was already thinking that. I was just like, all this is great and all, but if I ain't got no paperwork saying you're hired or whatever, I'm not saying nothing. I ain't doing nothing and stuff. And I made it very, very, very abundantly clear that I can't. And it's just funny. I said it as they were saying it, pretty much saying, like, you know, 2 week notice is I have to do a 2 week notice. I cannot. I refuse to just leave my current job high and dry like that, especially with me knowing, right, the inner workings of how things are in my job and how stressful things are and how it could be. Before I leave my position, I have to make sure, this is very important to me, I have to make sure that someone is there and someone is adequate enough to do the job that I'm leaving. That means a lot to me. Yeah, so heading to work now, man, I'm excited, but I promise you, I mean it from the bottom of my heart, I'm excited either way this goes. That's not a cliche thing to say because I'm a Christian. I'm dead serious. Either way this goes, I'm good. If they say welcome aboard, or if they do a background check, so, oh wow, you're an ex-murderer. I'm not, but you know what I'm saying? Then, you know, I'm like, so, all right, cool. I'm honestly good either way this goes. But, yeah. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna holler back at y'all on the next video dealing with this, letting you know how things went. And yeah, go from there. Oh, one more thing. How you know that I'm for real about this? I turned down OT for this job, for this interview. Got the call last night. Well, I got the email last night from the job. It was like, yo, interview is tomorrow, 9 o'clock. Can you make it? Yep, on it. Right after they emailed me, I got the text message like, yo, had a couple call outs. Can you cover basically 2 posts tomorrow from 6 to 6? That's good. Oh, I'm already in overtime. It's just 12 more hours of overtime. And I was like, nah, can't do it. And I can imagine the face, right? What now? You know what I'm saying? I never say no to OT. Like, never. Like, I can honestly think of, this is not me bragging about, I'm just being dead serious. I've been at this job for, my current job, for a year and a half. And in a year and a half, I think I have missed, like, scheduled days, maybe 5. I think 5 days total. And it's all been because I'm sick. Like, those of you who know I have a scarred left lung. So if you know, winter flu season comes through or whatever, I gotta guard myself, and you know, I can't play around with it. And so when I get sick, I gotta shut it down of like at least a day or so. And so yeah, and so I am, no lie, I don't miss days of work, right? And then I definitely don't miss OT. Definitely don't miss OT. And so for me to say, it's like a lot, I ain't gonna lie, right? So when I got the text message about what it was, and here's so funny, right? They're so used to me always being on when they call me the text was, "Hey, I put you down for tomorrow from 6 to 6," and all they said, "Is that cool?" Cause you know what I'm saying. It wasn't a, "Hey, can you do?" Nah, it was, "Yo, I put you down for tomorrow at 6 to 6. Can you do that?" You know what I'm saying? Because they're accustomed to me saying, "Yeah, I'm on it." You know what I'm saying? And so it was kind of funny, man, like to say, no. But then being me, I said no, and I meant no, and I'm stuck to no. But I then said, "Well, here's what I can do. I have a situation at this time, and I can come in after that. So although I'm still going to get 6 hours of overtime instead of the 12 because I'm going in. 12 because I'm going in after this interview because I'm still gonna get that. I gotta get that changed. That gotta happen. But yeah, I thought it was funny though. I want to share that with y'all of how serious I'm taking this and how yeah, that's funny to me. Anyways, sorry. See you in a minute. All right. Yeah, it's a straw. COVID. Yeah.